Hello everybody, my name is Kaya Shani. I just wanted to come on today to leave a review for Jason and Myra Gerdes and for their, I don't want to call them retreats. We don't like using retreats because we're not retreating from anything, but they are their gatherings that they do, that they host with other creators like you. We went to Tulum, Mexico last month, and it was the most life-changing thing that we have ever done, us that were there as co-creators with them. I recommend one of their retreats to anybody. For one, Myra and Jason, they are amazing. They just light up a room and light you up being in their presence. You know, you can't help but raise your frequency when you're around them too. And then they also are very compassionate and consider each and every single person that is there. And they treat everybody as equals, which is what we all are. So it's beautiful to be around other people that are acknowledging you for who you are and holding you to be accountable, as well as being the co-creator that you are in this planet. And also, they want you to stand up and be in your power, and they are always encouraging that and giving you tips and advice and encouragement along the way, which is amazing. Altogether, if you go to one of their retreats, you're definitely going to step away with a whole new frequency, a whole new way of being, a whole lot more understanding, and a whole lot more wisdom. And none of those things you can complain about, that's for sure. And plus, you end up making family while you go. So I highly recommend that if you get an opportunity, like they do have another retreat coming up in Europe, coming up in, I think it's September. So if you guys want to join that, I would highly recommend it. It's going to be amazing. Plus Mary's also joining them on this one, and she's absolutely amazing as well. So if you get a chance, please join them. You won't regret it.